Hey there YouTube, it's Thursday, the 20th day of June 2019 at about 8:45 in the morning. And what you're looking at there is a backlit Astoria column. We are in Astoria, Oregon. That's the column, and we'll get a closer look at that in a few minutes, but let me show you. See the water? And you see that land over there across that water? That is not Oregon, that is Washington State. And do you see this bridge here? Later today, we will be crossing that big, long, tall bridge, going over to Washington. We'll be leaving Oregon later. Down here, you can see a part of the town of Astoria. We're going to be walking on a trail today and doing some things, and it's going to be quite the video. Probably have several videos out of this. But anyhow, you see that nice ship also down there in the water, and that thing is huge. And in fact, right over there is another one. So we got two big ships down there. All right, let's go take a look at what else we have. This is the visitor center here. It's closed right now for the column. Now that bridge way out there in the distance, we came across that coming over here. And again, over there is the bridge that we're going to cross later to go to Washington. Ocean in view, oh the joy. Okay, so here, if you want to read all this stuff, do that. You can do that. You can do that. And I'll show you this here. Just pause this. You can read that, and you can see we are right there at the Astoria column in Astoria, Oregon. And right there's the bridge we're going to cross, and this is Washington State. And of course the Lewis and Clark expedition they're talking about, that you can see that they got up here. And look at there, there's even a little boat. Looks like that the Indians would have been using, I guess, as a representative of that. And got a really nice view of a lot of greenery and everything. Pretty cool, right? I like it. Now here's your look at the column again from back here, not backlit with the sun. We're going to take a closer look at that and check things out, okay? You see all the trees and the green, the hills. Everything. Clouds, of course.
Okay.
Very good. Yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Hopefully.
not an earthquake or a tornado. Or a tsunami, as we've... Okay, as I promised, here's the Astoria column up close. We're going to go up there. It's 160 something steps, I believe. I'm not sure how good you can make out those names and things on it, but that's pretty cool. A lot of pictures and things. But here's the start of the inside.
Wait for them to come down.
Oh, okay. So here we got people coming down. So here we go. So that's all the steps. Friends of this. This was completed in 1926. That's an Astor. Pretty cool, huh? All right, we were just told 164 steps, so let's go and see. It's 32. Okay, I count that as 85. I counted 159. So we're at the top. And I counted 159. Oh my goodness. Oh gee whiz. Let's see. Where's that? Oh. That's that one. Okay, here we go. That's the bridge I shot from way on there. There's a really good look at the town of Astoria. Oh, and look at the boats. There's more boats I saw. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Alright. There's the mini way down there. Okay. Let's look over on this side. There's the steps we just came up. And yeah, this is where we go out and come in. It's a nice green field down there, football, and can't tell what the other is. But you can see it's got to be the Columbia River down there, straight ahead. And there's the entrance and the exit that we came in. All right, and over here is Washington. So right there, Washington State. You're looking at across this water, all the way to here, past these boats, and the bridge again. All right, so that gives us a nice big view of this whole thing. There's the dragons hanging out, and where are they at? On top of the Astoria column, and here's their view of the bridge and of Washington State here. Right there, it's the bridge and Washington. And down there is the red dragon that they ride in. Alright, and so there they are, just hanging out in their place. But hopefully you can see the red dragon down there below them. I hope this is going crooked. Yeah, let's try. Hopefully that view, I'm not sure. Alright, so there they are. There's the red dragon with them. Okay, cool. I got him that way. So now we're on top of the Astoria column, and we're going to launch this little plane. Turn around so I can see the other side. Here. See that? And that. Alright, so here we're going to fly, then we're going to try to follow it as best we can. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh! Gee whiz!
Look over there in the tree. Up there in the tree. Going down.
I can't even see it.
Way down there now.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's swooped apart. Oh, sorry. No, down there it is. It's swooping down through there still. It's going to hit a tree eventually. It didn't yet though. We're down.
Alright, so now you see the Astoria column that we just did. You would have seen that video. Okay, so what we're going to do now from here is we're going to walk the Cathedral Tree Trail. It's supposed to be a 3-mile round trip trail, but we're not going to stop with this. We're going to do the it's supposed to be a river walk trail where you can maybe see some sea lions. But this is the start of the trail, and here, let's see, so I can mark the time. It's 10 o'clock exactly right now. And check out these little tiny red berries. I ain't gonna eat them, but you know. Who knows what they are? And here's some of the purple bluebells, or purple bells, or whatever you might want to call them. I don't know. See some ferns in here. This whole thing, man, California and Oregon has a lot of ferns. A lot of ferns. Look over through there. A lot of ferns. This is supposed to be an easy trail. Like I said, this particular trail is supposed to be a 3-mile round trip. Takes you right to downtown area somewhere, 26th or 30th Street in Irving or something like that. Look at those trees there.
This is nice.
Those are pretty nice. It's pretty dark in here like it is in all these forests. Here's some pretty good sized trees back in there too. All right. Pacific Bleeding Heart Dicentra formosa. Oh, I guess that's the type of tree that is. Look at all the moss on this thing. That's pretty cool. All right. So let's just go. You can see what the trail looks like. Then as I find other interesting things, I'll bring them to you. So as we're walking along, we come across this little scene. Look at all these little trees, and they're all moss covered, all in here. These ferns down here. Here, if you look at the scene from like down here, looking up just a little bit, pretty neat, right? Kind of reminds me of like a little fairy type scene. See over here, we have a very similar type of a place and a look with all the here. In fact, let me show you real quick. Look at this. It's almost like hairy moss. Look at that. Ain't that cool? And all these trees are covered in that very thing. Look at this little log. Covered in a different type, looks like. Kind of muddy through some of this stuff. A little bit slick. Got a little boardwalk here. But so far, pretty neat walk if you're into woods and ferns and things like that. Pretty nice. So let's keep going till else we can see. Okay, so we come across this boardwalk here. We'll follow this through. And if you look right here, this points back to where it says column. That would be the Astoria column. And this one, this says Cathedral Tree and points that away. Just like that. So we'll go down this boardwalk. And you can see from here it's actually a pretty long one. It's got a little bit of mud and stuff on, so it's little slicking spots. You got to be careful. Well, I don't think that's it, but that's a huge tree right there, so we'll go ahead and get that one anyway. Okay, now finish out the boardwalk with about 5 steps here. And the last one's a doozy. Here's a pretty big tree as well. Check it out. Way up there, the branches are. Alright, so look, let me show you a lot of roots sticking out in this trail we've been running across actually, so just show you some of these. They call this a family-friendly trail, an easy trail. I would not bring little kids on this trail personally. A lot of places to fall, and they say it's not a very big used trail either, so I'm sure it stays moist quite a bit. Look at these ferns with the wetness and stuff on them. So those should look pretty good in this video here with these flowers, or not flowers, but leaves. Look at all the wetness on these things. It's all natural. I don't have no spray bottle with me. Alright, and another boardwalk. So I'll take you down this one, then we'll cut it off and wait till the next thing. And this boardwalk so far don't seem near as bad as, for the slickness. It seems more dry. Interesting. Okay, it goes 2 ways.
I think it goes back to maybe meets around, but
that says something about tree that somebody scratched in there. Tree, okay, tree this way. Somebody's put, you see that? They scratched tree and a little arrow. Let's see if the Cathedral Tree, I did hear it's not very many feet off the trail. They went a robin. Oh, that's got to be it right down there. Yeah, because the little door, so-called, is shaped like that, like a cathedral. Over here, before we go, let me show you this big mossy tree. Check this out. Ferns are literally growing on the tree. And look at it and that sky. All right, so right in front of us, anyway, I would say definitely is the Cathedral Tree. Oh yeah, look, they've even got benches here that you can sit on if you so choose. Let's make our way up to this thing. And yeah, and you can see that right there. It's got this big hole in it. That's shaped sort of like a cathedral door, and I'm sure that's where this thing got its name at. But this is big. And they just said it had a wide base, and this thing does. So, check that out. Pretty wide. Big. I'm sure this tree here is a part of this. Looks like the root systems intertwine and intermingle and things. But here, let's go up and around. So here you can see all the way through it. A lot of bugs in there. So a couple of entrances and exits here. See right down here and there. And there is my view out. And this is what it looks like. And you can see there's actually more benches back there as well. All right. So we'll move on to the next thing. All right, so here we are. We're coming down to the end of the trail. The gate down there tells me that. You see all these fallen logs over here.
Over there.
The trail's become wide for quite a little while now, actually. And there's some more fallen ones over there. Got a lot of these little yellow flowers everywhere. See these down here and all those over there. There's one of the purple blue belt things again. But anyway, yeah, I read online that this white gate here, this is the start if you come from the town part. So obviously this would be 1.5 miles, and then 1.5 miles back, of course. So, oh yeah, we got these guys right there.
It's 10:50.
It's 10:50. Okay, so it's taking us 50 minutes to walk the 1.5 miles. That includes all the stops, the video and pictures, which we took quite a few, and then the Cathedral Tree as well. So now we're going to figure out where's the river walk at, and we're going to go to that. So I'll see you on the next thing. Okay, so now we're going to start the river walk. It's the same day. We're on the 20th of July. Gee whiz, 20th of June, 2019. It is 11:25 in the morning, and of course we're still in Astoria, Oregon. And you can see that old deserted house out there. See the ships out through here. You see all these little piers where, obviously, well, beams, where the piers used to be. It's a great big boat there, and this is Washington again that you're looking at. And over there, way in the distance, you start seeing the bridge that goes from Oregon to Washington, and a big ship there. And then there's the bridge. And you see all the beams and stuff in the water, and then part of Astoria down through there. And look at the sky. Pretty nice in places, but it's really, really windy, so I think this is probably coming through. Just so you can see, here is what the river walk officially looks like, this way. And then it goes down that way as well. So I guess it all depends on where you want to go. But we'll go along, I'll show you some things. Just looking up through town where we came from. And let's start this thing. As we come up to the river walk, little piece, you can see all these piers here with the green. You see all the ships in the water. And again, Washington over there. Another ship out there. But then this nice riverboat with the paddle wheel. How very, very nice is that? And of course the bridge back there in the distance. Should be able to see. And yeah, and look, let me show you. This green is an insane color in these rocks and on those broken beams down there. Check this out. Isn't that wild? And here we're coming up into the city of Astoria towards the downtown. And we've got this old dry dock boat over here that you can see. And that building down there is the Barbie Maritime Center, that brick one right there. And the Oregon University is across the road over in there. And you see the railroad track going along here. You see it's still paid. This thing is paid for, I know, 6+ miles, they said, from what I've seen. But we're just walking along and enjoying scenes like that right there. And all that green. You see all the little birds down there, little seagulls in the water. Little tiny islands. So we're just going along. So let's see what else we can run across. Okay, so as we come down a little bit further here, you see this pier here with all this green. Let me do it that way and hopefully that comes through. And of course you can see the bridge out there. And as we go this way, so here's a maritime, the Columbia River Maritime Museum building in front of us. They have these boats out here, and you should already recognize that paddle boat over there. So they got that you can apparently take a look at, I guess. Look at this anchor. Okay, see the size of that thing? Look here, just to give you perspective. That should give you perspective. Crazy, huh? That thing is huge. And then over here, we've got a propeller. That goes on the bottom of these big old ships here. So look at the size of this thing and the color. Pretty cool. Pretty wild. And again, over there's Washington, and of course the bridge. All right, we're gonna move on now. All right, so now it's shy of just 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We actually finished out the little bit of the trail that we walked. Didn't do far near all of it. Walked all around downtown. Got hit up by a homeless guy. Found out Astoria has a lot of homeless people and pot problems and things like that. Anyway, we have made it back here to the Cathedral Tree Trail. This was the first thing that we did after the column, and this will take us back to the column. Just so you can see this on this side. See, that says Cathedral Tree Trail right on that rusty sign. Nice robin up there. In fact, I think I pointed out that flower right there at the very end of the other one. So, here we want to start this. And I'll show you what it is when we get right back to the column, and that'll be that. All right, so it's the evening of June the 20th, 2019, and you can see that the Red Dragon and his woman has made it to Washington State. There's the whole 9 yards right there on this cold, cloudy day. So let's get a little close up. You can see there's the sign, "Welcome to Washington, the Evergreen State." And you can see the dragons hanging out by it. So, as we come back yet again, you can see we'll put them together. And there they are. All right. So, welcome to Washington.